Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Charlotte Bobcats. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Pierce feeling it out a bit. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Charlotte. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And definitely a feel-good kind of win, but I'm sure their coach might say they cut it a little bit too close.
A W is a W. Perhaps they'll get some critiques, but it's hard to argue with the win.
Now Mayo following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Young outside. Spins to the paint. Pierce with the steal. Augustine with the steal. Young dishes to Mayo. McGee sets the pick for Mayo. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist.
Really good anticipation that time by Shaq, allowing him to come up with the steal and then start the fast break.
Passes it to Young. A bunch of teams are looking ahead to the postseason at this point, Greg, and unfortunately, some are making off-season plans. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
It can be tough to stay focused when you don't have hopes for the playoffs, but there's pride involved, and even players on last-place teams fight till the end.
Here's Young after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Rondo with the steal. And now running up the court, Pierce pushing it up. A shake. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. Rondo's got 6 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And Augustine kicks to Young. The kick out to Mayo. No good with the triple. And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's Mayo. Hayes with the screen for Mayo. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
And, you know, the leaping ability of Mayo, he really looks like he wants to tear the back. basket off on these dunks.
And Greg, for teams out of the playoff hunt right now, they'll get an extended look at young players late in the year.
Yeah, you have to know what you'll be working with heading into next season. Games might not matter as much, but there is a lot to be learned.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. LeBron dishes to Bosh. Here's James. Chalk up two there.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
Mayo with it. Young outside. Crosses over. And he lays it up and in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Chalmers. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Wade. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Augustine with the steal. And here comes Augustine late in the fast break. Looking for Young. He gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
LeBron against Young. James. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Young, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
See, I think the credit belongs to Chalmers there, doing a nice job drawing the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And he's good on the second.
You know, Chalmers can certainly be a playmaker, but he doesn't need the ball in his hands to make an impact. He's a solid defender and a really good spot-up shooter.
Now here is Augustine. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Wade with it. Now Mayo defending. Mayo against Wade. Pass to Bosh. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, a master from the mid-range. Bosh, fantastic at getting his shot off from there.
Outside Mayo. He dishes it to Hayes. Wade with the block. They recover it. And here's Young from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Tries the spin move. Wade passes to Bosh. Chalmers outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ilgauskas. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Wade.
And that's a heart and hustle play. And Wade is that kind of player, getting the second chance points for his team.
Young in the corner, and stolen by LeBron. Pulls up. Offensive rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Young outside. Three-pointer Augustine. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's LeBron. Last game he had 28 points. Lets it fly. And the basket by Wade. Wade's got his second bucket tonight.
Tough make that time by Wade inside. Just outworked the defense that time.
Screen by Young. Augustine dishes to Young. Stolen by Chalmers. LeBron with him. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's Wade with the jam.
How about Wade showing you the big-time bounce? Boy, what an explosive player he is.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats.
Timeout, Bobcats. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your disaster.
Chicana Jobs checked in for Charlotte. Arenas comes in for O.J. Mayo.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Wade. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. Averaging about 27 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Back to James. Out to Wade. Shoots the three. And the three ball is good. Wade's got 9.
And he is... really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the last things you want to do is foul Young. I mean, he's one of the game's better free throw shooters.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. House is checked in for Mario Chalmers. And so Young nails them both.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Feeds it to Ilgauskas. He takes it in, and Jock with the block. It's Young on the wing, James covering. Arenas kicks to Hayes. Outside Arenas. The pass to Hayes. Second shot opportunity. Arenas passes to Jock. Good D by Wade.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Taken away by Hayes. Right side Arenas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And let's check out stats for James. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. He's off on the first.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of the most confident and explosive scorers in the game. A shoot-first point guard who will let it fly at any time and do real damage with the ball in his hand.
Now here's Wade. He had 40 points in the win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Now Arenas after Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go. Young with the steal. That shot, no good. James with some nice D. Wade dishes to House. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. DJ Augustine picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line.
Free throw drops for House. The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. The Bobcats changing it up. Boris Diaz checked in for Hayes. Battier comes in for Nick Young. And Earl Watson is subbed in for Augustine. Now here's Arenas. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando. And he comes up with the deuce. The Heat trail by 3. Wade surveying the D. Lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball. Wade's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, out at the arc, Wade is a pretty selective shooter, so when he goes up, you know he's feeling.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 12. Here's the floater. And Jop with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Dion. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jop.
Number 34, JaVale McGee.
Here's Haslam. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Shot clock at 2. And finished off by LeBron.
Superb timing. By LeBron on that alley-oop.
Charlotte calls timeout. Only 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. Taking a look at Miami. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out Charlotte, a few slots below them.
And checking out Charlotte, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. Here's McGee. And the layup falls.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here is House. He's covered by Watson. And that one's good. House.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mayo kicks to Dion. Takes a 3. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Mayo against Wade. Mayo left side. It's back to Battier. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Bobcats trail by 4. Right side, Mayo. Now, here's Watson. Tight defense on him. Patty for three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's LeBron. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Mayo up top. Wade is covering. Misses off the right eye. The Heat leading by 19. Here's Miller, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Bobcats. Passes it to Young. Spins over James. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them. To build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Bobcats trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The interesting things to watch in the coming years, Greg, the role of social media in the NBA.
I mean, everyone's getting smartphones these days. Now players have the ability to communicate directly to fans. They don't need their message to go through the media anymore.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Wade's checked in for James Jones, and it's Chalmers in for Mike Miller. The Heat leading by 19 points. Wade outside. Bosch, a screen on Mayo. Wade, bounce pass. Basket, good. 13 points for Chris Bosch.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here is Augustine. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And the Bobcats have changed their look on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
The Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Pass to Bosch. Wade outside. Inside. Here's Ilgauskas. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Arenas. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now here's Arenas after LeBron James's miss. Shot from the top of the key, and the shot is long.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Augustine against Stuckey. Pass to McGrady. Hamilton right side. Back to McGrady. Pass to Stuckey. 4 on the shot clock. Over Augustine. Stuckey can't get it to go. In the corner, Mayo with it. Fires from the wing. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. That's good from 17 feet away. We're headed down the home stretch of the regular season. Greg, what was your favorite part of this time of year?
Right now. If you're a playoff team, Kevin, you are fine-tuning, getting geared up, and if you're out of the postseason picture, I'm already calling my travel agent.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Young's shot is off. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Hamilton. Nails the wide open jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, he had 24 points. Drives to the hoop. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Swerving in there, Young showing some tremendous athleticism that. Caught him by surprise.
Stuckey against Augustine. Fires at the elbow. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Stuckey.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here is Young. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
And Young slams it home.
Love when your point guard gets a steal and Augustine able to start the break there, fellas. Leads to a bucket.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Goes up on the high post. Here's Wallace. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Wallace outside. Here's McGrady. Offline with his three. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Charlotte Bobcats. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wallace with a screen for Stuckey. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Hayes.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Young, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stuckey outside. Here's Villanueva. Here's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Young with the steal. The finish. And Young with the stuff.
Boy, the quick, tight handle of Young there says bye-bye to the defender.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And here's a look at some stats for Rodney Stuckey. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team.
So it's the Bobcats now. Young for three. They get it back. McGee is screen on McGrady. Young passes to McGee. That shot no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Clark, this summer, the 1960 and 1992 U.S. men's basketball teams both inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Both teams were undefeated, winning by over 42 points on average. But the world is starting to catch up after some disastrous finishes. Nice to see the U.S. back on track with 2 straight gold medals in Beijing and Turkey.
Hamilton hits both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Bobcats leading by 9. On its way from Young for 2. Augustine passes to Young. Over McGrady. Young's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford
the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Charlotte, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Magic. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2 just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now, here is Nelson. Howard setting the pick for Nelson. Pass to Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Petrus. Money from the wing. Petrus has got the first points up on the board for the Magic. Young, a screen on Nelson. And Augustine kicks to Young. There's the pass to McGee. And stolen by Richardson. In the corner, it's Nelson. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare. Off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Charlotte Bobcats. 4-point game. McGee sets the pick for Mayer. Looking for McGee. Gets it there.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Howard with this screen on Young. And the call will be against O.J. Mayer. That's his first foul.
Yeah, big foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Passes it to Petrus. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Magic shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Petrus. And so Petrus nails both of them. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's Young on the wing. Pass to McGee. Mayo, and that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Young outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Nelson. Deflects the pass. Young outside. Back to Augustine. Young in the corner over Petrus. Young, no good. Here's Orlando now. With the drive, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Here's Lewis, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Young's shot is good.
And there's nothing Young likes more than to be set up for his sweet jump shot.
Floats one up. Lewis passes to Nelson. Down low, pocket 6. Here's Howard over Mayo, and there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists now in this one. Bobcats trail by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Young for 3. That's no. Good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. The Magic have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. 3-pointer, Nelson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And outside. Launches it from deep. And the ball goes out of. Bounds, last touch by Young.
Magic ball.